We're going to start at measure 5. Would you harbor me? We're going to start at measure 5. That's would you harbor and Palestinian. And I'm going to give some reminders about the rhythms here. Can we just sopranos and altos right now? So can we actually start from measure 5 with the hard Palestinian, and let's just go through, and then I'll get into these parts here. I believe that last time in measure 21, we split soprano alto on would you harbor and exile. And then if we look ahead to measure 28, would you harbor a covenant? I believe it was a soprano split. Soprano split. Okay. I see no objections to that. So, all right, start at measure 5. Yep. Measure 5, would you harbor a Palestinian? All in unison. And again, we're 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay, so first alto, if you would like to sing the middle line when we get to that split, you may sing that middle line. Okay. Let us please start at measure 21, which is harbor and exile. What was that? Okay, so let's look at that. Measure 41, 42, middle of 42. Yeah. So the rhythm for that should be lesbian, transgender, or gay. It's all quarter notes. Lesbian, transgender, or gay. Oh, and yeah, last time we talked about Yeah. We're going to kind of shorten that vowel situation for those words. Yes, Mom. There.
Transgender is not a phrase that is used. Could we say a trans person?
We're not saying a transgender. We're saying a lesbian, comma, transgender, comma, or gay.
Transgender is not an
Yeah, I think that's an issue in this song, for sure.
Yeah, but that's a trans person. It's better too. Trans person.
Would you like to learn the song right now, and we can have this discussion at a later time? Because it was, we kind of talked about it as a creative team. I'm happy to make some changes. I agree with you that it is an awkward phrasing, and is not really how we speak. But so are several other things in the song, right? We kind of make them a noun when they're not a thing that we would call a person. Yeah? Okay. Okay. So would you like to work on your song right now? Why don't you work on your song right now, Laura? Okay. Thank you.
We're just going to switch for a second over to, I think people wanted to do North. I will put this on and then I'll talk. Yes, sorry.
Let's see. Is that better? I'm just finding my groove tonight. All right. How about we look at North? How does that sound? Good. Reasonable. Love it. How's everybody feeling tonight? Yeah? Okay. Good. Okay, good. I'm a little tired and I'm happy to be here with all of you. Before I begin North, does anyone have a section that we've already gone over that they have a question about that they would like to review so I'm aware? If not, I'm just going to launch in and tee off. I just thought I'd give everyone an opportunity to be like, I really need to go over this. Okay.
I don't think you know it well enough.
Yeah, to have an area. I'd like to, this goes in and out sometimes, sorry. I'd like to go over the solo at the beginning because we're not going to do a solo. So let's all sing it together once, and we'll go back and repeat it as well. Okay, so I'm going to play it out, and if you want to sing along as I play it out, you can, or you can just listen and we'll come back. So we are on page 1 of North. It begins with the words, "We will call this place our home." In the lyrics, it's the very, very, very beginning of the piece. And is everybody there? Got it, okay. My eyes are being funky today. Here we go. So it begins with, "We will call this place our home." Breathe. "The dirt in which our roots may grow, though the storms will push and pull, we will call this place our home." Yes. And something that's different and comes up in this piece over and over again is sometimes there's a word that's held a little longer than we expect. And the first place this happens is, "We will call this place our home." Yeah? And the "our" is 2 beats. And if you read music, it's held over the bar line. And I noticed in our first rehearsal, a lot of us weren't noticing that, so I'm just pointing it out so you can remember it as we move forward. That's one of those places. Let's just try that last phrase with "we will call this place our home." This is the pickup to measure 15. Yes. Ready? 3. We will call this place our home. Perfecto. That was really, really beautiful. Okay, let's do the solo again. And then we're going to continue on. And truly, altos, if you wanted to continue singing with the sopranos, you can until you're oozed. You also can rest there. And I think that's optional right now, okay? So we're going to go on. So from the beginning, and then we're going to keep going. Here we go. I'm going to give you 1, 2 measures before your entrance. So I'm starting at measure 6 if you have the music. We're at the very beginning of the piece, the solo. We'll tell our stories on these walls. Some of you are getting it. Some of us are not. It's tricky. We think it should just be one beat, but it's not. Okay, so let's just try that phrase, and then we're going to go into the altos on ooh, and the sopranos on the little solo that keeps going, okay? So we're at measure 22. I'm doing the pickup at the 23. The words are, we'll tell our stories on these walls, okay? Here we go. 3. We'll tell our stories on these walls. 3, sopranos. Home. And then we heard that nice alto line that went down low. We'll go back to that. Yep. I would like to, I am going to come back to the alto section, although I want to make sure we get this next part learned, okay? And then we'll come back. We have, pick up to the next page, altos. I'm going to start with your line. With each year, our color fades. We're going to go on. If you're reading the music, we're leaning into picking up in the measure 41. Sounds like this. With each year, our color fades. Off, breathe. Slowly, our That paint is 2 beats. All the other ones come off. To repaint and repaint and repaint every day. Off, okay? So let's try the 2 repaint. And sopranos, why don't you join them, please? We're at measure 48. Pick up to the adagio at 49. To repaint, to repaint, to repaint every day, because it's unison, okay? Here we go. And breathe. To repaint, off. Repaint, off. Repaint, off. Off, good, okay. And also, I'm going to go ahead, before we go back and do the melody, if I can have both parts, everyone, because we're the same rhythm, we are going to go to the words, but we will find the strength and the nerve it takes, because there's some rhythm changes there. And if you're reading the music, we're at measure, pick up to 45. Rhythmically, if you look at the music, we're going from 3/4 to 5/4 to 3/4 to 5/4. It's a little tricky. But we will find the strength off. And we get a nice cut off because it's strength, right? We're going to hear that strength. Let's try it together. Ready and breathe. But we will find the strength. Yes, and maybe give me a crescendo on strength so we feel the strength. One more time. Ready and go. But we will find the crescendo. Nerve it takes, and give me a crispy takes, right? So we really hear that, okay? We're going to crescendo through strength. Crescendo, if you don't know, means to gradually get a little louder on the note as you're holding it, and it gives it some shape. And then you're going to, crispy means you're going to really enunciate that consonant, okay? But we will find the strength. Here we go. And breathe. But we will find the strength and the nerve it takes. Then we have 2. There we go. Altos. We're going to do that melody all the way through one more time. Pick up to page 4. With each year, our color fades. Okay? Does everyone know where we are? I kind of talked fast. Okay, here we go. Nice, easy breath, and breathe. With each year, our color fades. Off, breathe. Slowly our days chips away. Off, breathe. But we will find the strength. Shut up. Okay, let's do that again. Listen to it. But we will find the strength and the nerve it takes. Yeah? One more time. But and breathe. But we will find the strength. Off. The takes was great. Okay, sopranos, your line. We're going to do pick up to page 4. With each year, our color fades. This is to measure 41. Sounds like this. With each year, our color fades. Off, breathe. Slowly our pain chips away. Off, breathe. But we will find the strength and the nerve it takes to repaint, to my mic. There it goes. Okay. This is all the way back. Pick up to page 4. We're doing it together, both parts. This is pick up to measure 41 with the words, with each year our color fades. You all with me? Okay, here we go. And everybody's on the same pitch. Ready and breathe. Off, breathe. Slowly our age chips away. Off, breathe. But we will quarter notes. They're short. Give us bread, off. Give us salt. Give us wine. Yeah? We're going to do all that again because it repeats anyways. There's also a lot of connecting. Let our hearts like doors open wide. Open wide.
Yeah.
So it repeats a lot. Here we go. Let ready and breathe. Off. Off. Breathe. Breathe. Altos. We're going to start with you at measure 52 with the words, let the years be kind. Yes? Everyone with me? Goes like this. You can sing or just listen. 1, 2, 3. Let the years be kind. And then we have 3 counts. We come in again. Ready? And. Crescendo. Breathe. Breathe. Off, off. Yes? Fun. Now, it's very, to me, I think of a swing. Yeah? Let the years be kind. Then the hearts like is very long. Hearts like doors open wide. Yeah? So make sure hearts like. Whenever you have a held note, I recommend you're either crescendoing or decrescendoing. And that's what makes it sound like you're doing something with the note. We're going to do it with the sopranos. And if you have a long note, You might think about making a little louder, the softer. Feel like that feeling of a swing, reaching the top and coming back with your voice, yeah? It's a beautiful line. We're going to start with the sopranos. They come in with, and then you come on. Okay? So, you can breathe the same time as the sopranos, and you'll be certainly ready. Here we go, everybody, and breathe. We need to switch now. Is Natasha back? I don't think Natasha's back. That's why I didn't offer it. I was watching for Natasha, but I didn't see Natasha. That's what I was going to say. 56? Yes. Pick up to 56. And I would do it in one breath. That's what I'm doing at least, because there's no other way, and I messed it up. It's hard. I messed it up. So let's try it again. Ready? 1, 2, and breathe. Mess that up. The first over is longer. Overtime. So one more time. And breathe. There it goes. Thank you, yes, because I did mess it up. Altos, could you come in on bones? Do the what? I know, they really wanted to hear that, but Natasha is here. Did you want to try to do a little bit more Harper Me? I can go give them a heads up while you do a little bit more, okay? Okay, thank you. Yeah, during break, I'm happy to go over that alto part if people want to. Oh, yes. I recorded all the parts online. They're all there. And in fact, I left the soprano and altos together and altos alone. And the, I don't know, I did something else too, like the accompaniment or something. That one is turned off. Okay, okay, yes. Okay, so let's just make this change. So measure 42. So instead of saying a lesbian, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start with, and it's all gonna be the same rhythm. We're just gonna flip the order of it. Okay? So it's gonna say a, and then measure 42 is gonna say trans person. So your 3 chord notes are trans person. Next measure 43, lesbian or gay.
that make sense? So middle of measure 41 starts a trans person, lesbian, or gay. Does that feel okay? A trans person, lesbian, or gay. Yeah. Sounds good. Awesome. I just need a little time to process sometimes. That's a great suggestion. Thank you. Okay. Laura, do we have a minute, or do we want to? Are we just switching? Excellent. Thank you. Okay. Then let us start at measure 28. Would you harbor a Tubman? A question. Go ahead. There will not be a tie between measure 42 and 43. They'll all be different groups. So a trans person, lesbian, or gay. So there will not be a tie. We're underneath the tie right now. It says trans, but we're flipping the words around, so there's not going to need to be a tie there. No tie there. Yes.
Trans person, lesbian, or gay?
Yes. Yes. Or. Yes. Okay. Measure 28, would you harbor a Tubman? So we have altos, alto and soprano 2, soprano 1. I'm going to count us in for us. Great question. Oh, I did know. I had looked it up earlier. All right, well, let's look it up. Look it up right now. You know what we're singing about. It's always good to know what we're singing about. What we got? We got a James Garrett. Let's see. Who is the Garrett that they're singing about? Dr. James Garrett was a longtime civil rights activist, organizer in Los Angeles, participated in the 1961 Freedom Rides, trainer, educator, worked to advance racial justice and anti-bias initiatives for decades. Nice. Yeah. Was that a question? Yeah. Let's just say, measure 28, would you harbor a Tubman? 1, 2, 3, 1. Ways for us to keep this 1, 2, 3 in our bodies, because we're holding it out in these beautiful, beautiful chords, but we can keep it going a little bit, keep it a little more of this waltz that we've got going on. Let's do that one more time for measure 28. Would you harbor a Tubman? 1, 2, 3, 1. So thank you for that, and we will come back to this a little bit later today. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, if they're not done and you want to do it again, let's do it again. And can I just actually hear alto 1 and soprano 2 there? At measure 28, would you harbor a Tubman? 1, 2, 3, 1. Would you harbor a Tubman again? Of fugitive it a little bit more emphasis on that first beat.
It helps to look at you.
Yes, yeah,
I think you're coming.
absolutely. All right, we'll take a switch. See you later.
Everybody get everyone back.
Hi, everybody. There we go. All right, so we are going to warm up with For the Beauty of the Earth, and then you guys received a new piece of music today that was From Now On. I finally was able to write it out, and we do have a new part at the end that we are going to add today. It'll be quick to learn, and we'll be able to do that quickly. So let's warm up with For the Beauty of the Earth. I'm looking forward to hearing your wonderful voices throughout today's rehearsal. So let me just combine. There it is. Okay. Here is your start from the beginning. Both parts, please. 1, 2, ready, and. Lots of really nice stuff. Our notes are pretty solid. One thing I want to see if we can clean up a little bit is that page turn. We got our notes, and I was really happy about that. We did not all come in together.
If you put notes, if you put holes on the other side of your head, then you're sitting like this. So you don't have to turn. Oh, I have 2 things. I'll get more. So I can do that.
Or just memorizing it, so easy.
Yeah. So you don't have to turn.
All right, so, and also, one thing that will help is making that last beat of always into a quarter rest. So we'll put the S right on, so for example, if you're in a soprano, ways, like that, and then you go into your next note, okay, so ways, nature, human, right, so yep, you got, yep, so we'll do that for your transition. And then the altos for you guys, ways, nature, human, and so can we practice both parts together, transitioning. Again, that last beat of always is going to be a quarter rest. We're going to put the S right on that so we can release together. Sing, sing. This is the second system. You're starting on the word sing. Alto note, soprano note, ready, and. Again, get that muscle memory. That's going to help you not feel the nerves about that transition. Altos, sopranos, same spot. Ready, and. Sing, oh, sing always. Nature, human, and divine, all around us lies. I like that. Small note, it's in the, about breathing. Don't breathe between divine and all. connect the N of divine to the beginning of all. So it'll sound like this if you're an alto. And divine all around. So we can connect those two notes. And so altos, let's practice that. Ready, and divine all around us. Cool, and let's hear the same thing with sopranos. Altos, keep that in your brains. That was lovely. Sopranos, same thing. Connect the N of divine to the beginning of all. And divine all around us lies. Cool, together. So altos, sopranos. We're starting on the second page, second measure, the word end. Ready, end. Yep, and everyone cut off on that S together as well at the end. Yes?
No breath there.
Alright, that's fine.
So,
Let's go to our next one.
no breath there too, because we raise and grateful.
Yes, so like same thing, raise, grateful, yep, like that. So let's go back to the beginning, remember through one more time, and then we're going to go on to the new piece. But guys, you are very secure on your notes, sounding really good. Let's just run through one more time, and then we'll go on. 1, 2, ready, and 4. Very nice, everybody. That was some nice work. I know I was nitpicking a little bit, and that really, I think, helped elevate the performance. Let's go on to the new one. From now on, should be just a single sheet of paper. All right. Let's go to the beginning. We'll start with sopranos. 1 minute. All right, we're just gonna maybe start with the new part then. So. Can we start, everyone looking in the middle, your lyrics are from now on. I'm just going to go through it quickly since I only have like 1 minute. All right. So this is, I'm sorry, it's not good. This is the altos. From now on, home again. Altos, try one more time. Ready, and from now on. Not bad. Altos, keep that in your head. Sopranos, here's your part. From now on, home again. Both parts together. Altos, sopranos, ready, and. Not bad. All right, we'll spend more time on this next week. But yes, I do want to hand over the mic to Colleen. All right. Yes, absolutely.
Okay, we're going to do Yo Te Nombro. Colleen, here's she, her. And welcome to the new folks that are here. Good to see you and to hear you. Wait a second. Get my music here. Okay, so as you know, we have the ensemble, and hopefully if we have time, we can run it with the ensemble, a really nice rehearsal with the ensemble. That's all of page 1. There's the first verse, the second verse repeats, and then the whole choir comes in at top of page 2. Measure 25 with the words te nombro en nombre de todos. There was a good question well, I guess we'll get to it, about the elisions, making the connections. But you'll kind of see it on the first couple of measures here at the top of page 2. It's te nombro en nombre de todos. Try that. Te nombro en nombre de todos. Right. Then we'll stick it to por tu nombre verdadero, and then on measure 30, te nombro y cuando oscurece. Yeah, you can take off one of those O's if you want. Te nombro y. Try that. Te nombro y. Te nombro y cuando. Nice. Okay. Oscurece. All right. So we're good. All right. Let's do sopranos. Well, actually, let's do altos first. Okay. Start with the altos. At the top of page 2. So 1, 2, 3. Let's hear the altos without the piano there. 1, 2, ready, go. The altos there for Escribo tu nombre. That's on measure, the second stanza at the end, the last measure there, where the repeat sign is. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, sorry. I'm singing the soprano part. Sorry. Just the altos. 1, 2, 3. Top page 2 all together and with the repeat, and let's see if we can keep going because we've done this already.
We can keep the same tempo as the
Yes, escribo. Keep the same tempo. Don't slow it down. Ready? 1, 2, go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. then these ensemble comes in again with the third verse. That's page 3, top of page 3, for the por la idea perseguida. That's the ensemble again. And then what I would like us all to do is at measure 71, right where the ensemble would say libertad, I would like us all to sing libertad there. Okay? So that's a big freedom, big liberty there. And then from that point forward, we're going to be singing through the whole song. All right? Okay, so the ensemble's done. They have their verse 3, and then we come in and we sing throughout. So we're going to sing Libertad at the bottom, like on measure 71 there, kind of towards the bottom of page 3. And at measure 74, we're going to begin the second chorus, but that is in English. Okay, so, yeah, and then the last chorus will be in Spanish, okay, so I don't want to pick you up. And we'll be singing the English verse also, right before the Spanish chorus. So, we'll get to that. So let's take it from, that's 71, 1, 2, after leave it, you go. You if you're it's, one, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3. My name. Okay. All right. So let's take it from libertad. One from libertad. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. got through the whole song. That's pretty good, right? Yeah. Cool. That felt pretty good, right? And so we'll work on, dynamics and the rhythm, but remember when it comes to that second, so it's kind of, hang on. It's really the pre-chorus, I name you in the name of all for your true name. And when you come up on I write your name, don't slow it down, okay? Because it's really have to have that movement. And it's going to be big there. It's going to be like, I write your name. It's going to be really big, right? Because you're writing their name like, you're not supposed to write the names, they just want, it's like I'm going to tear off your mask, it's going to be like that, right? I'm going to start cursing, so I better take the mic away. Yeah.
Would it be hard for you to actually really indicate those
I will.
notes because
I totally will.
he did some of it and it was, oh, now we got on the move. It was good.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kevin.
Yeah. Good. Yeah.
These tracks online already?
They're going, yes, I just finished them today, and I'm going to upload them. Yep, so the tracks are there.
Kevin, you got a couple minutes before they come back.
Sounds good. You guys want to go back to college? You going to do it?
No, I think we're kind of done right now.
All right. Cool.
So since the from now on part is relatively new, maybe we could go over it again. Let's take that one out one more time. This is the single sheet. It's called From Now On the top. All right. And so we'll start from the new part, From Now On. We'll start with altos. So, to clarify, this is where you have the lyrics from now on. All right, altos, let's try it. Ready, and. From now on, home again. All right, do it without me singing. Ready, and. Keep that in your ears, really listen to each other, make sure you're all getting high enough. I love it though, a lot of people are right on pitch. All right, sopranos, ready, and. I'm gonna start you a little bit better, I'm gonna give you that note. Ready, and. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Let's do that one more time, sopranos. Altos, do your part on an ooh. Ready, and. You guys are matching each other way better on the ooh. Keep that energy of matching with the words. Let's add both people with the words. Sopranos and altos from now on, same spot. Ready, and. All right, on home again, be careful of that rhythm. Home again. You gotta wait a little bit longer, altos. I think sopranos, you had it right on. Can we go back to the beginning? I want to see those beginning parts. So sopranos, you had. This is the very top. And we will come back home, and we will come back home, home again. Sopranos, let's try that one time. Ready, and one. Nice. Altos, your turn. Ready, and one. And we will. Once more, altos. Ready, sopranos, do your part on an ooh. Ready, and one. Very nice. We matched our rhythms really nice. Can we do both parts on the words? And we will come back home, very beginning. Ready, and one. going to be a key change. We'll probably do something on the piano to lead up to that. Here's your new notes for the measure 5. Ready, and. And you repeat, so do it again. Lovely. And there's a few beats of rest. There's going to be a soloist on this piece. So during those beats of rest, you might hear a voice of the soloist. You might be doing some improv or something above the chorus. Very nice work, everybody. I don't know how much time we have left, but that was... Sure. Let's go over that real quick if we're still waiting. Here we go. All right, altos, let's do that a few times. I'll do it 2 times with you, and then I'll do it 1 time without you. 1, 2, ready, and we will. Cool. That sounded lovely. Let's do it 1 more time. Just altos by themselves. Ready, and 1. All right, let's add the sopranos, and I will not play the piano with you. Ready, and 1. Fantastic. Let's see if we can do the second part a cappella just like that. From now on, ready, and. Not bad. Can we make the altos a little louder and the sopranos a little softer?
Take a break.
Okay, we're taking a break. Never mind. Great. But that sounded lovely. We're doing a lot of good work.
You ready? Nice deep breath. Off, breathe. if you have more questions than answers, you're in a good place. And there are the parts online. I'm just reminding you, because as we go, like the next time I work on this, I'll probably be giving more suggestions about where to breathe, where to cut off, how to shape the phrases. And you guys really have a beautiful sound. It's really powerful and healing, which is so nice for me and everyone else in the world. So now I believe Natasha is coming up to work on. Natasha, do you prefer the handheld?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, this is Natasha. They found pronouns. We are going to run through Would You Harbor Me from measure 5. So everything that we worked on today, starting with the words Would you harbor a Palestinian? We're going to go from measure 5 to measure 45. Can everyone hear me? How about now? Yes. Okay, I will try to do that. So we're all starting in unison. Measure 5, the words, would you harbor a Palestinian? And I'm going to try to do a combination of keeping your notes together and directing with my hand here. All right? Starting on the 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Harbor a Palestinian, okay? Except this time, when we go through, I want us to keep the parts that we're already on. So we're already here. We're already in our 3 different parts, okay? And I can hear all of those parts. So if you're an Alto 1 or a Soprano 2 on that middle part, let's keep it like that for now, okay? So everyone's clear, when we're on measure 45, so we just say trans person, lesbian, or gay. Would you? And then we're flipping back to. So it's actually only really different for the tenor bass lines because you are. Let me get to where that is. So tenor basses, you are singing measure 37. Would you harbor a Haitian, Venezuelan, or Czech, a trans person, lesbian, or gay? Would you? So you're exactly. So would you harbor a Palestinian, a Muslim? So that's the only difference in that line. Is the note you start on is a little bit different. Can we, and it's a little tricky, so I know it's not written there, I we can do though. So it's the same pattern that we did for the other phrases. So when we're in those three parts, for would you harbor a tubman, would you harbor a Haitian, the pattern is the same, the melody that each of the parts are singing. So I want to see if we can just sing the first parts, would you harbor a Palestinian, etc., with those three parts, and let's see what happens. I am looking into a way for me to try to type up the changes that we made, because that I think would help me at least. So I'm looking into that, in which case I would have those notes written there, but I want to see, was that clear? So right now, what I would like to do is I'd like to start at measure 37, which is harbor a Haitian in the three parts. I want to keep going, so when we get to measure 45, the would you, when we repeat back to the beginning, harbor a Palestinian, I want to keep that in the three parts, exactly as we've been doing. Okay. All right? Okay, so measure 37, we're in our three parts. The words are, would you harbor a Haitian? We're starting on the 2. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 1.
Okay, there was an epiphany over the break. Thank you, Karen, because I was wondering why something wasn't working when we're going into the second part. I write your name, escribo tu nombre. So let's go to that part. The first time it comes around is on page 2. All right, measure 35. It should be a half note there. Half note, measure 35, where it says escribo, on page 2. Escribo. Hallelujah. And that'll make more sense going into the chorus. All right?
I don't understand what you're saying. Instead of a whole note?
Yeah, it should be a half note. So it'd be like, it would be like, Cuando ya nadie me ve, escribo tu nombre. Okay?
Half right, followed by half
Yes. Very good. All right. So, hey, ensemble, you want to sing? I. Yeah. Measure 84, thank you. Yeah, from the seats, I guess, because we don't have time. Ready? So from the top of right at the top of the beginning, we're going to run through it, just see how we do. All right. Starting off. And I guess let's think the whole ensemble sing together, okay? Low voices and high voices. Very at the top of the piece. Yeah, the ensemble. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you.
note thing is kind of weird, but it's better. We'll go with just two notes on, two beats on that gazebo, and that'll make it move much faster. Thank you, Karen.
We're giving the Peace Prize to, and we're talking to the Syracuse Refugee, or Immigration and Refugee Defense Network. Many people inquire are part of this, so we're gonna hear from them a little bit of longer talk next week. We always do this with the Peace person. We have our harvest dinner coming up, and all of this is in your newsletter. So take a look, that's gonna be on a Sunday, and then we have our very fun appeal mailing party also on the 20th. Just so you put that into your schedule. And let's do very, very brief community